Good morning and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here this morning with Fred and Woogie, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today is Woogie's ability to understand and respond to our obedience commands, the corrections and motivations that we give her while we're working with her, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, leaving his left hand free to give a correction. The correction that we give is a tug and let go on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Woogie's been fitted with her own personal training collar, and we'll show you how to properly use this during your one-on-one lesson. Woogie is seated very nicely at Fred's left, which is where all our obedience training is done. The first exercise they're going to demonstrate is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash. Fred and Woogie are going to take off doing that now. The command is Woogie heel. We've also incorporated an automatic sit, as you see right there. Whenever Fred stops his feet, Woogie will sit. There's another automatic sit. And another automatic sit. It's important during the heeling process that Woogie walks at your pace on your left hand side, doesn't pull ahead or lag behind. She should stay right at your pace. Automatic sit, as well as a scratch, and they're off heeling again. Next command they're going to demonstrate will be the stay command. The stay is a hand and voice command. Fred's going to use the open flat of his left palm about an inch or so from Woogie's muzzle and the one-word command to stay.
Stay.
He'll then walk out to the end of the training leash. It's a great exercise to help build Woogie's self-control and maturity. You can start at a lower increment of about a minute and build your way up to about 3 minutes. When Fred returns back to Woogie,
No.
She broke the command.
Stay.
It's important to follow through with your commands. If she breaks one of them, the first word out of your mouth should be no, followed by a correction, and repeat the command. As Fred returns back to her, he's going to walk all the way around her and back into heel position on the left-hand side. We're going to take off heeling and we'll demonstrate this all again for you.
Stay.
And gives her the stay and out to the end of the leash. And this time, instead of returning back to her, he's going to demonstrate the recall or the come command.
Woogie, come.
Call her in using her name nicely. She comes in, sits right in front. Then we have an exercise called the finish, where she will heel around the back of Fred and right back to that left-hand side heel position, sitting. Demonstrate it one more time. Leave her in the sit and the stay and out to the end of the training leash. And then call her into you using her name. She comes in, sits nicely, and now she'll heel around the back and right back to left-hand side heel position. Very nicely done. It's a good time to remind you should practice all of your commands. You can practice them inside and outside your home and incorporate them into your daily life about 15 to 20 minutes a day, just to keep all the commands sharp in Woogie's mind. Now we're going to demonstrate our down commands. The first is down from a heel position. Fred's going to use the open flat of his left palm straight down towards the ground and the one-word firm command to down. He then gives her a stay and out to the end of the training leash. It's another great exercise to build that self-control and maturity. You can start at about 3 minutes and work your way up to about 5. Fred returns back to Woogie. He's going to walk all the way around as he did on the sit stay and back into heel position, and she should remain down throughout the entire exercise. Very nice job. We're going to demonstrate that again for you.
Down. Stay.
Gives her the down and the stay and out to the end of the training leash. And this time he'll demonstrate that recall or come command again.
Come.
Call her in. She comes in, sits nicely, and then she'll perform the finish by heeling around the back of Fred and right back to left-hand side heel position. Very nicely done. We'll give them a second to get lined up for our final command, which will be down from a distance. the down from a distance. You're going to leave Woogie in a sit and a stay, and out to the end of the training leash. This will be the only time you use your right hand to give the command, and Fred will drop Woogie into a down from the end of the training leash.
Down.
And then he'll return back to her again by circling all the way around her and back into heel position. Excellent job. Okay, we've demonstrated for you the obedience commands that Woogie has learned here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Woogie, and thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.